Welcome to my video lessons on NSM's ELT tutorials channel. In this session, I would like to deal with intonation or pitch. Telugu we call it Shruti. What is an intonation? An intonation is a change in the tone of an utterance. It can occur at the middle of the sentence or at the end of the sentence, right? An intonation or pitch is not a special feature of English language alone. It is found in all languages. Mainly, there are two kinds of intonations. Number one, falling tone or tune, I call it Patana Shruti. Rising tone or tune, I call it Ucha Shruti. And the signs or symbols used to indicate these tones are mentioned here. Please note, falling tone is indicated by a downward arrow and rising tone indicated by an upward arrow. See the tone change in my utterances. Please note. First, as a Telugu man, I would like to give examples in Telugu. Nenu ranu, falling tone. Neevu vastunava, rising tone. Nenu konanu, falling tone. Neevu kontunnava, rising tone. ఇంతకీ నీవు వస్తావా రావా వస్తావా ఫాలింగ్ టోన్ రావా రైజింగ్ టోన్ రే నీవు పోవా వెళ్ళరా వెళ్ళు ఓహో అలాగా వాడు చదవడా మరేం చేస్తారంట సీ ద difference in tone and the meaning or the emotion expressed in uttering these sentences. In English, assertive sentences, both affirmative and negative sentences, end in falling tone. 2. All WH questions also end in falling tone. 3. All imperative sentences end in falling tone. All exclamatory sentences also end in falling tone. Right. Next. And all yes or no type questions end in rising tone. Now here are a few examples to illustrate. I am going to school. He doesn't know how to teach. Where are you going? Falling tone. Why do you shout like that? Falling tone. Please sit down. Falling tone. Go and get a piece of chalk. Falling tone. What a wonderful day it is. Falling tone. How foolish she is. Falling tone. Yes or no questions. Is this your car? Rising tone. Aren't you a teacher? Rising tone. Do you watch TV serials every day? Rising tone. Can you drive a car? Rising tone. Right? Here is a note. An assertive sentence or utterance, when uttered in a rising tone, means a yes or no question. Sometimes it can also indicate surprise or suspicion or doubt. Listen to these examples. This is your car. Falling tone. So here the speaker identifies his friend's car. This is your car. This is your car. Rising tone. Perhaps the speaker is asking for assertion or is expressing surprise. In Telugu, ఇది నీ కారు గుర్తించుట. ఇది నీ కారా? జవాబుగా అవును లేక కాదును ఆశించవచ్చు, లేదా ఇది నీ కారా భలే ఉంది అన్న ఆశ్చర్యాన్ని ప్రకటించవచ్చు. Right. Apart from falling tone, Patana Shruti, and rising tone, Utthana Shruti, there is one more intonation called neutral tone or flat tone, Tadastha Lekha Samasruti. Generally, the utterances are made in this neutral tone if the speaker doesn't want to color the utterance with his or her emotions or feelings or sentiments. Especially the newsreaders, commentators utter in this neutral or flat tone while reading news items or make comments in an impartial way without any prejudice or favor. Let us see the difference of the three tones in one utterance given in the following example. First, let us look at the utterances in Telugu. The situation is explained in Telugu. Situation. Bharat పాకిస్తాన్ల మధ్య క్రికెట్ మ్యాచ్. భారత్ 325 పరుగులు, పాకిస్తాన్ 300 పరుగులు. భారత్ 25 పరుగుల తేడాతో గెలిచిందనే విషయాన్ని న్యూస్ రీడర్ ఆర్ కమెంటేటర్ ఏ టోన్లో చెబితే ఎలా ఉంటుందో గమనించండి. It is a match between Bharat and Pakistan, and Bharat made 325 runs and Pakistan 300 runs, and Bharat won the match by 25 runs over Pakistan. Now, listen carefully how the tone changes when the commentator wants to express different emotion. Right? Newsreader or commentator. Look here. The first neutral or flat tone. That the last man out and India wins by 25 runs. It is said in flat tone or neutral tone. So here, the newsreader or commentator is just passing on the news item without coloring it with any emotion or favor or prejudice. Let me read once again. That the last man out and India wins by 25 runs. Next. In rising tone, that the last man out and India wins by 25 runs. Here the utterance is loaded with emotion and tells that the announcer is in favor of India. He wants India to win and he feels happy. Right? Next. See. That's the last man out and India wins by 25 runs. Here also the utterance is loaded with emotion but not in favor of India. The announcer hasn't expected India to win the match. He or she wanted perhaps Pak to win. Right? Let me repeat that sentence. Falling tone. Thus the last man out and India wins by 25 runs. Right? Next. I think I have explained clearly the importance of intonation in communicative act. Different kinds of feelings, sentiments and emotions can be expressed by changing the intonation pattern in one's utterance in communication. Let me once again remind you that intonation is one of the important features of suprasegmental features of a language, and the stress is the other important feature of which I have dealt with in detail in my previous video on sentence stress. Right? In communication, we are likely to use more than one intonation if the utterance is a long one, namely a complex or a compound sentence. Hence the pattern could be fall and rise, or rise and fall, or rise, fall, or fall, rise, like that. Here are a few sentences to illustrate. 1. If you invite me, I will attend your party. Let me repeat. If you invite me, I will attend your party. I am going to the mall. I want to buy sugar, dal, rice, and vegetables. Third example. I think you are attending the party. If not, please let me be informed. Right? Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.